Hello everyone, today I want to talk to you about modules. Now what are modules? Well, modules in Python, think of them as libraries. So hopefully you've worked with libraries before. If not, I can show you an example. So let's say I want to find the square root of a number. To do that I need to import a library, specifically import math, the math library. So I'm going to do that now. Import, you do this stuff on top of your, before you code, import math, okay? And now I can find the square root of numbers. So let's say x equals 17. If I want to print out the, sorry for that, if I want to print out the square root of 17, here's what I have to do. I first write the name of the library, math, dot, and then the method, so sqrt, parentheses, and in this case I can just write x, okay, like so. Now I'm going to run, actually let me run the correct file. Here we go. And done. There you go. It's right here in the bottom. Hopefully you can see 4.123105625617661. All right. Now let's say I were to erase this and run the code again. I'm going to get a mistake. Okay, I'm gonna get an error. Why? Because it says name math is not defined. Technically, without the library, I can't use this piece of code. Okay, so that's like the basics of libraries. All right. Okay, so let's create our own library. To do that in Python, all you have to do is basically create two files. One file for your future library, and another file for the future code that you're gonna make using the library that you created. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. And today I want to make a library that, I don't know, allows me to have tools to add numbers, okay? I know in Python you can add numbers, but this is just an example, a really simple example, all right? So let's create our first library. And as you can see, I'm going to call this library Mr. Lopez underscore module, okay? So when you go to your other file where you're going to implement the stuff in the library, you must write import, just like you import any other library, and the name of the file. In this case, Mr. Lopez module. Okay. So right now there's nothing here, and I'm about to just write a bunch of functions that basically are going to add and subtract and multiply numbers. Okay, and then I'm going to use it here in this other library, in this other file. All right. Okay, so let's start. def, I'm going to call this add, parentheses. I'm going to use a, comma, b. Those are my future inputs. And now I'm going to say print a plus b. All right, and there you have it. I've created my first function in my library. Now I'm going to do another one for subtraction. So def sub, open parentheses, a and b as well, why not? And then print a minus b. Okay, perfect. And one more for multiplication, def sub, mult, in this case, mult, parentheses, a, comma, b, my two dots there, and print a times b. Okay, and there you have it. So I'm going to run it just to make sure that everything's okay. I seem to not get any mistakes, and we're done. We have our first library. I don't know, I think that's kind of cool to be able to do. So now let's go to another file where I'm going to write my future code implementing the stuff that I have in my library. Okay, so I've imported my library, and now I'm going to add two numbers. Okay, so I'm going to write Mr. Lopez underscore module and dot, and whatever function I want to use, or method in this case, you want to call it that. So I'm going to I don't know, I want to add two numbers, so I'm going to write a, comma, b, and then when I run this, a, comma, b, 1, 2, sorry for that. So when I run this, I should get 3. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Let me run it. Oh, I'm running the wrong file. Here we go. And done. See? Here in the bottom. 3. All right? Perfect. So let's use the rest of the functions. So Mr. Lopez again, module dot subtract. I'm gonna use different numbers. I don't know, 3, 2.45. All right, and why not use our third function dot mult, and now I should be able to multiply. I don't know. Let's do some big numbers. 1, 2, 4, 5, 90. Okay, so let me run it. There we go, and there you have it. Our 3 results. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I know this is a really simple example, but think about all the possibilities, right? Now you don't have to rely on already made libraries. Okay, they're very useful libraries out there, but now you can create your own. You can customize your own library, and I think that's really powerful and really cool. All right, okay, that's it for today. Goodbye.